Hi, how are you?
Hi, how are you?
You need to get it together, man.
I need to get it together, people.
We're watching The Challenge. I'm Jen.
Does he have a magician's wand in his coat?
Stop! What is that? Is that like one of those holders for a cigarette? I just said cigarette in the first minute of our podcast.
That's where
We're never going to make
the
money off of
pocket is,
this.
so I have no idea. Okay, back on topic. Hi, how are you?
We're in a relationship.
I'm a teacher.
No, you're not.
Oh, that makes
I
you
hate
so
when
mad.
you do this. I'm a teacher, but I don't want to be.
I'm not a teacher, and I don't want to be.
No, I love it. Anyway, this isn't about... Okay, listen. You need to stick to your field, Jennifer. Guys, I'm pep talking myself. We actually are a couple, and I take a gummy, and Neal doesn't, and he has to deal with me all night. I would just like to disclaim.
Well, no, tonight, we're just going to put on Taylor Swift, and you're going to be occupied for the next 5 hours.
Oh my God, are you treating me like your child? Just put on the Taylor concert. And then you'll get some stuff done. You'll like tidy up the house. Are you my parent? I help. You do everything for the cats. But like if you didn't, I wouldn't let them starve. But you also work from home and I work from...
Not home. Well, like...
What's the opposite of home? Out?
From an office? Well, no, home office could be... You don't work at home, but you do work at home. So it's all very confusing.
No, not in the same job. I have another job that I love that I do from home, but I'm too scared to take the leap to only work it. Dang, that was very honest of me, and the people don't care. The people, can you tell me if you care, A, B, and can you tell me if I should quit my job? I know it's 2025, it's almost 2026. I've seen the memes that are like, girl, I know you saw that TikTok that told you to quit your job, but do not quit your job right now. Things are too unsteady, unpredictable. Keep your job.
What are we talking about?
The Challenge reunion.
The Challenge.
Excellent job getting me on task.
Yes.
Just direct questions, just like that.
And you were about halfway through, and you were like, we need to podcast about this.
And you don't know what I'm going to say. Can you guess what I'm going to say?
About how controlling Turbo is as a human being?
Whoa. Now, I know Sydney loves her TV time. But I think she was really, like, abused by him. Is that a strong word? Controlled?
Controlled. And, like, her boyfriend has come out and been like, yo... Turbo's ridiculous.
Like, I could cry for her explaining that she would make a tea for Jeremy and Turbo wouldn't talk to her all day. That's emotionally manipulative.
Yes. That's crazy. Like, I'm imagine what he's going to say is going to be along the lines of, I'm always 100% in competitive mode.
Like, he's not going to own up, you don't think?
No, I think he's going to...
This is why I paused. I wanted to ask your opinion on how you think this is going to go. So we're just at the point in the reunion. Oh, man, I don't know where to start. A new Knives Out mystery.
Yes.
Guys, we talk about pop culture, mostly reality TV, and we love it. All we do is watch it. Neal's a movie person. I'm a TV person. I feel like you got to know me so much last night because I said, Neal, I really want like a good show that we could watch from the beginning. And he said, oh, Jen, I don't know if I could do like we started The Blacklist and gave up on it. We started Heroes and gave up on it. Neal is a fatigued millennial. He said, if we're going to watch one, I need it to only have like 3 or 4 seasons. Basically, like, he can't commit to 9 seasons right now. Is that a red flag? I'm asking the public.
Well, here's the thing. For each of these shows that we give up on, you usually say, oh, after the first season, it's terrible. So, like...
I feel like the watcher deserves to know that and to make their decision. not having that information.
I watched Smallville, which ran for 10 seasons, and Supernatural, which ran for 15 seasons. I watched them religiously. I was there every week.
I would love to do that with you. Should we pick a show that we do that with? Watch it like it's the early 2000s?
What?
Once a week with commercials? Oh, that sounds awful.
What would that even be? We'd have to find a CW show or something.
One Tree Hill.
No.
Okay. Well, then I want to watch at least one Hallmark movie starring I'm going to be mean right now, and I don't really feel this way.
Chad
Girls,
Michael
get your
Murray.
money. A washed up actor from One Tree Hill. Basically, every man who has been in that show is now the love interest on a Hallmark movie, and I love that
Wasn't
for them.
Jensen Ackles on that show?
They're,
Or was he?
I don't think so. Was
what
he?
was the other one?
The OC?
No, it was
That was earlier by a little bit.
because he was on it with Neal Harris. That's how he met his wife.
That would be One Tree Hill.
Okay, so he was on One Tree Hill then. He is not on a rom. He's on the opposite of a rom-com. He's coming back to The Boys. That is not a rom-com.
You cannot convince me to watch that show.
It's the last season, and then he's starring in the spin-off.
I'll watch it.
He's starring in the spin-off.
Really?
It's a prequel, unlike because he's the first one.
You
Spoiler
can have
alert.
that. You
He's
can have that Coke to clear your throat. But
crank
you can't
that
have,
Soldier Boy.
But you can't have it right now, Neal, because you'll be burpy.
Yes.
And the people don't want that.
The challenge.
So you think Turbo is going to be like, I wanted to be number one.
Yes,
Do you think he's even going to acknowledge, and maybe Devin won't give him the opportunity to. That's another thing I want to talk about. I think so far Devin's doing great. Maybe she won't ask him to do this, but do you think, is there a new Tron movie starring Jared Leto?
The challenge. Yes, it's been panned. It made no money.
Talk about good job for someone getting their money.
I don't know why he keeps getting cast.
We just started watching American Gods, guys. Is
And
that controversial?
We've watched 2 episodes, and Ian McShane is by far like
out acting everybody.
It's not even close. He is such a good actor. He's giving that part his all.
It's crazy, hey? It's so good.
Yes, and this is before he got those crazy veneers, so like it's
Taylor
even better.
Swift.
No, the challenge.
Oh. But Taylor Swift is pop culture, so if we wanted to talk about her, it'd be within our rights.
Today is the day that her concert and the first 2
episodes of the docuseries, The End of an Era.
Yes.
I'm going to watch it today, and then I'm going to go over to my parents' house tomorrow and make my mom watch it. Did you know that? I'm going to do that.
Did you already plan that with her?
No, I didn't.
You should probably...
No, she's going to be so excited for my presents that...
Dang, what am I going to do here by myself?
Are you being funny?
Yeah, I was being... Am I going with you?
Were you just going to say, are you going to make me come with you? Are we having our first fight on a podcast right now? Guys, I know people think it's so obnoxious that, okay, I won't talk about Taylor today. I will talk about her tomorrow. Let me say something about Taylor. She said, or no, Travis said that in their 2.5-year relationship, they've never fought. This is our first fight right now. We've been together for almost 4 years. How many years? 4? Is that important context? Should we be telling the people that? We're millennials. We are not spring chickens. Oh my gosh. Remind me to talk about the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City too. But not, I understand.
We have to talk about the challenge. You haven't even made your point. I don't even...
Okay, I think Turbo's behavior, his discretions, are bad enough that we shouldn't invite him back.
I also want to point out, so the allegations are that Sydney wasn't allowed to call her boyfriend. She wasn't allowed to basically interact with any other male on set.
But not just her boyfriend, but she didn't call her family at all,
right.
Did she?
Basically, he wanted her at his beck and call. And you have to remember, we only see the challenge and like the elimination challenge. Those are like 2 days out of a week of shooting at a time.
Like, this is like a summer camp. They're there for so long,
Usually,
which I think is what makes it good, but then it limits your pool of who can do it.
3 months.
That's like a long time.
That's why Wes doesn't do it anymore, because
he has a child.
he can go do The Traitors, which is filmed in 2
Probably
weeks.
6 weeks. 2 weeks?
Oh, I bet they don't. I bet it's...
Oh,
show,
gotta
like,
be closer to a month.
Yeah, 2 weeks. Yeah.
3 weeks.
He could be on it for 2 weeks, but...
True.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. I mean, get your money. Think smarter, not harder. Whoa. Now I don't have it together. How can I not talk about Taylor when her beautiful silhouette is up on the screen advertising that it's available on Disney Plus right now?
Because we're talking about the challenge, and you haven't watched any of it yet.
Okay, I think Turbo shouldn't come back. Which is too bad, because we enjoyed him for some of the season. After, for me, he really, when he was terrible to Nani, and was terrible to Jordan, and was mean to CT, and that was this season. I couldn't take it, but he had funny moments, and he and Nani seemed to have mended their relationship, and I'm like, oh, maybe, he's learned English, and he softened up a little bit, being around all these soft Americans. No, he's still like a Jedi. No, that's too kind of a word. He's like
a Sith.
Yeah.
He
has a singular focus.
Yeah.
And doesn't really care about the emotions of others, but cares deeply about what others do to him.
Right.
Like, if Sydney treated him the way he treated her, he would be crying about it. And instead, she is talking about it super composed, but she just said, I had to watch back, and I have a boyfriend at home, and I'm, servicing another man. And then she, caught herself and realized how bad that sounded. But, to me, at first I thought she kind of caught herself, she had this moment of realization of how messed up that is. You were at another man's beck and call.
Well, people thought
no shame on her.
He wasn't going to show up because all of this...
So it is this big on the outside.
Oh, yeah, and it was before they filmed this, so...
I'm so behind the party. You've told me all about this, haven't you? I guess I just didn't realize how extreme it was.
I don't think he cared. I don't think he cares or understands, because I think, again, he's going to say, I just want to win, and anything that you do that gets in the way of that will upset me.
Which leads me to my next point, and it's the other point I want to talk about before, and it's kind of a combined point, so it's kind of 2 points. It's point number 2, 2A and 2B, and not 2B. Why haven't we watched this John Wick movie?
Because I don't think it's very good.
We still have to watch
Keanu's,
it.
I think he's in for 5 minutes of it, so...
That's the worst news you could have told me.
Right. It's not a John Wick movie, it's...
Oh, that's why it has a subtitle.
Yes. He's John Wick in it. It's after the second John Wick movie.
Oh, it's not even in sequence?
No, it's between...
So we know he lives.
Right, yes.
Well, John Wick's not gonna die. Probably.
The challenge. It was interesting to see who did not get invited. We know Cara Maria couldn't be on it because she's filming the one game show,
which we still haven't watched. I would love to watch it with you.
We know America, oh boy, she didn't get invited, or she got invited and turned it down because of...
I wonder, you'd think she would be invited?
I'd probably not.
Do you think MTV's afraid of her? Because she tried to hook up with so many people?
And yes, I think they didn't...
she looked pretty bad on social media.
And she had a boyfriend at the time all of that happened. So...
Right.
And then...
She probably wants to keep a low profile.
Blue was not invited, so she did commentary when it was airing.
So obviously not interesting to them. Which, LOL... they put people in the hot seat, so we're going to answer these questions. Johnny Bananas was asked who doesn't deserve to be invited back. Actually, he read it as who doesn't deserve to be invited back and why is it Izzy?
That was, yeah.
So Devin was like, oh, you just answered that.
Which,
of course, the producers wanted them to do a whole thing where it's like, where are you going to answer? Or are you going to target someone?
Rogan's not there. He was the first person out. The, boxing commentator's not there. I was hopeful that Lekka would be there because I think she deserved to be there, and I'm happy that she is there and has been asked questions. Because I think she got screwed over by CT. So
this is gonna segue real good because this is not what I wanted to talk about. I wanted to talk about Gabe's apology.
Okay, yes.
And so that's a good segue because she said that she wasn't offended by the way Gabe spoke because she's an athlete and that's how athletes.
Yes.
When you're in the athletic world, that's how you get talked to. People are really tough on each other. Teammates are tough on each other.
Yes, I have been an athlete my whole life, and I would swear at teammates, and teammates would swear at me, and that's just
that makes me want to cry. And I'm so glad I never did sports.
In the heat of the moment, which again,
I only played sports when you weren't allowed to swear. You would have had to get sent home if you swore.
Yeah, if Turbo did that only during competitions, I think Lekka, her comment would apply, but he did it outside of...
gosh, no. That's why I think Gabe, but now he hated John A. everywhere.
That was bizarre.
So weird. Talk about a vendetta, but a one-way vendetta. She was trying so hard to be friends with him. But he said, obviously the consensus was this season, and I can see how I would be perceived as actually he said it even more direct than that. Basically, obviously I didn't speak how I should have to some women on the challenge this season, and if I made anyone feel like crap, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
That's paraphrasing.
He did a very good job.
Oh, it was much more eloquent as what I just did.
Yes.
And I love that Devin gave him the opportunity to do that, which is my next segue, is that I do think Devin's doing a good job so far. She's been on the challenge, so she gets it. She was on The Real World, and she, does a podcast for a living. But, she's one of those who... when she started, she was probably on, MTV hosting something. She wasn't a VJ first. She made a job out of it after. Became a host.
Right.
But now being a podcast is a thing to do. Being a podcast.
Yes.
She is a podcast.
Yeah, she's doing... And people online have been praising her, so... She's... Yeah.
She's a little bit telepromptery, but only in a good way, only when she needs to, explain things and intro things. And I think she does that fine. And I think she acknowledges... So far, she's acknowledging things, having to address Gabe that way, I think, would be very uncomfortable for a host.
Right.
These conversations so far, I think most hosts would be afraid to touch the topics of, dudes being... basically emotionally abusive.
Right.
I would have thought the challenge wouldn't want to touch that, so I'm glad they did.
Yes, and we haven't forced ourselves to watch the Mormon reunion yet, where Stassi's been panned.
Here's the thing. I can't bring myself to watch it because it defies all logic if Stassi is bad. There's no reason she should be bad. If she has watched the season, which I'm sure they gave her an advanced cut, right? You wouldn't.
Oh, you'd have to, right?
You can't go in blind. So she's all up in their business. Who's the nosiest person you know? Stassi.
Right.
So she should be asking the follow-up question. So either there was a producer in her ear guiding her around, she got anxious and kind of just genuinely did tank it, which I find very unlikely because I know she can get anxious and freak out like the average person because I'm a Stassi OG Neal and I have watched her Amazing Race season where she competed with her family. Her hair was black. I mean, like, dyed black. So, like, that's...
She, like, met Jax right after that. Isn't that crazy?
Really?
Well, okay.
Not
like,
right
not right
after.
after that, but...
Anyway.
And it started the Vanderpump journey.
There's no reason she should be a bad host.
Right.
So if she is actually the problem, and it's not just that editing's the problem, because of course all the girls have come out and said, we wish you could see the other 11 hours of filming because it was condensed into an hour, you're basically blaming the editors and the producers and what they chose to air.
I fully believe, but that's the thing, like, if you have someone in your ear, and we're only seeing an hour, then what did they talk about for 11 hours? Because if you're filming for 11 hours, you're not going to have that person in your ear to be like, don't ask follow-up, move on to the next.
Oh, yes, you would.
For 11 hours of filming, though?
Yes, producers would have to... They had to sit there for 11 hours.
True. I don't know. I think yes, editing and there's just, no way she could have done badly.
Never mind, I want this.
That's fine. Maybe she's just not a good host. That could be a possibility, too.
I find that really hard to believe.
It's different.
Though, did some people say she talks over them?
I don't... Probably.
I could see her getting too involved. But, like, she's Stassi, so I want her to be biased. So if that's the problem, then I don't really get that either. She's Stassi. What do you expect?
But Devin is doing a great job in the challenge.
Are you mad at me?
No. I'm just trying to steer us back.
Awesome. That's the best fountain Coke I've ever had. Guys, listen. Ice.
Yes.
Ice.
This has been a good reunion so far. We've only had one.
Is it in 2 parts?
Well, yes, it says part 1, so it's either 2 or 3 parts.
Okay. Can't be 3 parts.
Housewives do 3 parts.
They do, that's true. Yeah, Challenge doesn't have Bravo money.
Well, now they do.
Indirectly.
But, yeah, it's...
We're going to go finish the reunion,
Yes.
and then we're going to come back.
Yes.
Please don't go anywhere. Listen, and we're going to be...
Bad.
I was going to say back when we came back, but now we're back. And I remembered that whole time. We have finished the first part of the Challenge reunion.
And how did Turbo react to them calling him out over his treatment towards Sydney?
Basically, you could have written the script. I am an alpha. I think he literally used those words.
But after he said, yes, I wanted her to be as competitive as me, blah, 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 he did own it and say, like, I learned this now.
No.
He did.
But he tried to say it was because they're from different countries?
Right, that was dumb.
Like, you've been here long enough now, Turbo. Who else did they talk about? Oh, I forgot to mention, which I think is the hilariousest part. Bananas turned the question around after he answered Izzy. He said, okay, fine, who would you all say shouldn't be invited back? And Ashley's like, well, I guess the ones who didn't get invited to the reunion, because if they weren't interesting enough to be here, then they're not interesting enough to be on the next season.
Which was a good answer.
It was a great answer.
I'd
The
still
thing
throw
Ashley gives good TV.
I'd still throw Izzy in there. She didn't do anything the whole season. D too. Like, D didn't do anything.
Ashley is self-deprecating, but then she is such a mess.
Yes.
The vet girls hate each other.
Yes. Oh, I don't think any. Yeah, if you look at everyone on that panel,
None of them are like friends.
Right. It's crazy.
Ashley and Nani kind of, but I mean they could turn on each other on a dime, either of them. They both have very volatile personalities when it comes to other relationships with friends.
Nani and Anissa hate each other now. Olivia and Michaela hate each other. Everybody hates Ashley.
Except Nani.
Aviv, everyone likes Aviv. That's
Yeah,
about
but like
it.
she's a recent comebacker, so like she didn't have the relationships with them to begin with. I'm saying most of these people had relationships in some capacity and they've since been fractured. Like that's crazy. Girls are whack.
And you got Sydney saying Jake is dumb and has no brain. He's just like, yeah, that's me in a nutshell.
I don't know why they brought him back.
Yeah, I don't.
He's not interesting to me. He's forgettable.
That was the first thing he said. The whole like,
right?
They haven't talked to like anybody, so I hope they get more of them involved. Adrienne was in the finals, and she didn't talk since like the first minute of the reunion.
They've talked to her a bit. CT versus Turbo.
Yeah.
The cliffhanger.
I mean, Turbo went after a few people. CT being a big one because when he threw the challenge, but didn't throw the challenge.
Where he couldn't climb up the anchored ladder in the water. We're not going to debate it here today.
Yeah.
They watched the segment, which is what I like about this reunion. When Devin is throwing to a video, they're actually watching the video, I think.
Oh, yeah.
In most shows, they're not. That's just a throw to, and then they keep talking.
Right.
I think it's beneficial for them to actually see it.
I agree.
Yes. And they show us their reaction as they watch it, which I think is really fun. Because you see all these people making faces. Which is crazy because who was... Oh, Michaela is a hater for Olivia. Holy crap. Everyone on that side were like, yeah, Michaela, you're over here being like, why is this bitch still talking?
And Michaela will not take accountability for anything.
This is so crazy. You wrote a list. You couldn't be more blatant. Just own it.
She bitched, like 3 or 4 episodes, bitched about Olivia or Theo, like under her breath, that of course was caught by the camera. And like anytime someone confronts her with, oh, you're a liar. You're like, she doesn't take accountability for anything. It's crazy.
Crazy.
And
we use that word so much.
But it's crazy in this world.
So they show back to Turbo and CT. They show the video. It goes to Turbo, and he in his pocket has the letters to spell out bitch, and does this little like song and dance where he's like, CT, you are brave, you are
intelligent, you are thoughtful, you are caring, you are honest.
Do you actually just remember all 5 of those?
I think so.
I was just focused on the fact that it spells out bitch. And CT is like, Turbo, really? Like, I was just gonna... And then he kind of trails off, which I guess means, like, you know, make amends type of thing. Like, I thought we were gonna use this segment to, like, come down from this. And Turbo has pre-printed bitch paper. So then CT is like... Come on, Turbo, we're not in the challenge house. But then you see CT is getting more and more heated about it. He's like, at first he's saying it, you know, like, oh, don't put on this tough guy act. Like, oh yeah, we were nemesis in the challenge, but like, give it up. Now we're in the outside world. But then he's like, no, we're not in the challenge house. If you, like... You're going to see a different side of me. Basically, he's saying I'm more threatening outside of the house. CT is. Because I guess he doesn't want to get kicked off the show was his point. But, like, if you beat him up in real life, aren't you going to get charged with assault?
Yes.
Which, as the episode ends, security is coming on. You can tell Devin is saying to a producer in her ear, like, okay. Like, they definitely told her that they were sending security onto the set.
A lot of shade towards... Derek Chavez.
Yeah.
Which, like, he started the season by befriending a newbie and then immediately stabbing him in the back. So, like, not a great start. And he was inconsequential. He got eliminated pretty early.
Yeah.
Which was crazy considering he actually did well for once last season. Like, he came in second on the guys' side.
Who?
Derek Chavez.
Oh, yeah. I had faith.
He whipped Bananas' ass.
I think Jordan was asked who the most overrated challenger was, and I think he said Turbo. Or, like, least deserving. Like, it was phrased in... It was, like, a negative. Jordan doesn't like Turbo.
If you would have looked at our Facebook page, I put that video on our page. First, it was who's the most overrated, and he says Veronica.
Because he's mad that she gets paid way more than him.
Yeah.
Because you're paid based on number of seasons, even if, like, your star power is star powering.
And then, I do believe he says Turbo.
Yeah.
So, but Jordan would destroy Turbo. Like, it would have been a good matchup, him and whoever his partner is versus Jeremy and Olivia on that on that final.
Oh, he'd need a good partner, though. Jordan and Sydney.
I think they then would have won.
Yeah.
But, I've only seen Jordan do swimming, so, like, I don't know how he fits against a Marine Corps who does Ironmans. Like...
Oh, no, I think he's superhuman.
Because I know Jordan does triathlons, which is, like, a lot... I mean, it's comparable to an Ironman.
Right.
So that would be a crazy...
matchup.
And so people are like, okay, in their prime... You have Turbo, Wes, Bananas, Jordan, and I think Evan and Jeremy. Like, who wins that mountaintop final? And a lot of people were saying Bananas because he's just so good at the challenge.
That he'd come in first at all the checkpoints. And it just comes so naturally to him. And he is in shape. Like, he could have done that in his prime. Oh, I don't think so for a second that Banana wins it. Banana. I've reduced him to a singular. You are now one banana. You are one lone banana. You are not the challenge. You are the banana.
I don't remember the early-ish seasons. Like, was Evan dominant before he got kicked off?
I mean, he won a couple times. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think he ever... I mean... When the seasons I mostly watched with him in it, he was already, like, past his prime and still coming. Like, they were referring to him as, like, the chubby guy, basically. Okay. I don't think he ever would have had the endurance to win.
Okay. Because, like,
I mean, Wes wouldn't win, not a chance. Kenny had to carry him up a mountain. Literally carry him. Pick him up over his back and carry him. Because he had a leg cramp.
Right.
Wes had a leg cramp. He doesn't win. And that was him in his quote-unquote prime. Okay. Leg cramp.
But
I think Jordan wins.
Yeah.
Or Jeremy, honestly. Because I think, listen, you're into sports. You know that people keep getting better.
Yeah.
We're in this huge, like, escalation, this, like, positive incline of skills being better.
But there's that 100%, and then there's always the debate: if you put Michael Jordan in this era, would he be the best player in basketball? Or if you put LeBron James back in Jordan's era?
I love this conversation.
And so, I mean, if Jordan played in this era, he'd average 40, 50 points a game because...
Isn't that really good?
Oh, I mean, yes. Nowadays, your best player in the league averages like 29 points a game. Jordan, his career average, I think it was like 32. But
that's when you scored less. Did they score less back in the day?
The defense, you could beat the crap out of players back when he played. Now you can't even...
I think it's so boring. They just trade shots. Squeak,
you can't even touch a player without it being a foul. So he would...
Squeak down the court, score a point.
He would be unstoppable. LeBron, I don't think, would be as dominant. But then you have to think, okay, well, the body types back then...
Okay, but we're not actually talking about the sports version of this. So now you're off track. We're
What I'm
talking
saying
about
makes sense,
Jordan
though.
in his prime. I know, but we need to talk about
So Jordan
the
being
comparison.
in shape, doing triathlons in 2020,
I think Jordan still had a shot at this.
but him being in his
age.
prime in the 2020s versus a Bananas in his prime in 2020 or 2015, or when I don't even know how when he would
longer than that. Probably.
Okay, so 2009, 2010.
Sure.
That's like Jordan is probably just 5% better because of the 15-year age gap or 15 years that have gone by. You as a human are probably 5% better.
So you're saying even the same person. So forget about comparing Jordan. Like, compare Jordan to Jordan, and he's capable of more now. But he's old.
I'm saying
Okay, yeah, I get it.
if you put Jordan in 2010 to Jordan...
Yes, transported him to now, made him Jeremy's age. Basically, Jeremy is Jordan.
I'm saying
is what we're...
humanity keeps improving.
That's
so
improving is the word.
Yes. If you took... Yeah.
Do we have any snacks?
I don't know. If we... Yeah. Jordan should win then. Or Jeremy. I think one of the two of them.
But then...
But we don't know how Jeremy is.
Are we undervaluing the checkpoints? But here's the thing.
They didn't really matter in this
Obviously. On day one, all the checkpoints meant was how long you got to sleep in the tent.
Right.
And then you all started on equal footing the next day. And then as we saw, the team in fourth came back from it and came in first. Really, pit stops should make the differential so that it's not a literal foot race between all four teams. Like, really, you should have had a team still, like, way back on a checkpoint.
Right.
Which means you couldn't have had the face-offs, which we hate. Which we've gotten into before.
Oh, the face-offs are dumb. I hate them in Amazing Race. I hate them in the challenge.
Don't make teams wait for other teams. It completely throws off the timing, and I don't like it, and I need to go watch Taylor Swift's documentary right now. I cannot wait another minute.
Okay, so...
I did love CT's imitations of the girls.
Yes.
Please watch the challenge so that they do not cancel it. Please listen to our podcast so that we can keep making it. We
Check
love
out
you.
our Facebook page, Twitter.
Good night.
Good night.